Hey boys and girls, welcome to Veranda Tales. How are you guys? Good? So I'm Joseph Stampramiro. I'll be your reader. All right, you guys like reading?
Yes.
You guys like reading?
Yes.
How about parties? Who likes parties?
Yes.
Well, today we're going to be reading two books. And the first book is called Turtle's Party in the Clouds. And then we're going to read about a mystical turtle. And this book is written by Beverly, Birch and Christine Jenny. All right, guys, let's hear about what happens at Turtle's party. Party time, sang the birds, polishing their beaks and fluffing their feathers. We're going to the party. Want to see them how go to the party? Look at them going to this big party. Me too, cried Turtle. Vulture frowned down his sharp beak and turned his guitar. You need wings to fly to a party in the clouds. I love parties, said Turtle. Please take me. Silly creature, said Vulture, and turned his back. See Vulture? He doesn't think this is a good idea. Turtle listened to the birds' excited chirrups. If only she could reach the clouds too. She looked at Vulture's guitar. Very quietly, she climbed inside and snuggled down. She stayed hidden when Vulture soared into the sky. All the winged creatures in the world were at the party, glittering blue, green, purple, crimson, yellow, blue, and sparkling silver stars. The moon smiled down. All night long, Turtle sang and danced, twirling and whirling till the morning sun rose in the sky. See? They're having a lot of fun, right? Having a lot of fun. It was time to hide in Vulture's guitar for the long journey home. Turtle was very tired that she fell asleep. Kerunk, her shell tumbled from the guitar. It looks like Turtle fell asleep. Look, she fell asleep inside the guitar. What's that? Squeaked Vulture, shaking the guitar. Out tumbled Turtle and he hurtled downwards himself. Crash! Her shell smashed on the rocks. Oh, oh, she sobbed. My shell, it's all gone. See? First animals came running. Poor Turtle, no big hard shell shielding her soft body anymore, and the pieces scattered wide across the forest. Off the animals went, running, slithering, crawling, climbing, hopping, swimming, searching for Turtle's lost shell. Fox, rat, lizard, snake, monkey, sloth, armadillo, frog, toad, even ant and spider scuttling into tiniest places. One by one, they found every piece and dragged it back to Turtle. See, they're trying to help Turtle to put shell back together again. Which is why nowadays, turtle shells looks surprisingly like a patchwork of joined up pieces. Turtle, of course, thinks it's very, very special. Please take me, silly creature. I love parties. My shell are gone. So these are all the things that Turtle began to feel, and the animals began to share about how they felt about the party. Remember Vulture said, silly creature? Remember Turtle said, I love parties? And then at the end, remember Turtle lost her shell, but she thought it was a very, very special thing to have a cracked shell. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Did you enjoy the story?
Yes.
You did? You did? Who wanted to go to the party in the sky? Who did? Was it a bird?
No.
Was it a snake?
No.
Who wanted to go?
Turtle.
Turtle. And who said it was a ridiculous idea? Who said they were silly creatures? Who did?
Vulture.
Vulture, right? We agreed it was Vulture? Yeah? Right? Why was Vulture so cranky? I wonder why. Does anybody know? Why was Vulture so cranky?
Because turtles aren't supposed to be flying and they're not supposed to be in the sky.
Wow. But did that stop Turtle?
No.
That did not stop Turtle. So, what happened when turtle shell got cracked? What does animals do? What did they do?
Tiny
Little pieces.
They found it and they did what?
Little pieces and patch it back on her skin.
So they found it and they patched it back together, right? Were the animals helpful?
Yes.
Are you guys helpful?
Yes.
Are you guys sure mommy and daddy needs help? You guys help them out?
Yes.
Okay, great. So you guys, I'm sure that you guys were listening because you guys were able to tell me about the story. Who is ready for another story? Yeah, you guys are? Okay, we're gonna hear another story right after we take a break, alright guys?
Yes.
Okay. And welcome back to Veranda Tales. Guys, are you ready for next story?
Yes.
I don't believe every another story.
Yes.
Good. Remember we said you guys are gonna hear about a magical turtle from beneath the sea. You guys ready for that?
Yes.
All right. This story is called The Golden Turtle by Gervase Phinn. Kobayashi Sai was a poor fisherman who fished the clear waters in his old leaky rowing boat near the small island of Tsunoshima, catching just enough to feed himself and his family. The other fishermen with their large, strong nets and fast new boats would catch all the biggest and the tastiest fish. They laughed at Kobayashi Sai in his leaky old boat, rowing and trying to catch fishes in the open sea, riding the waves, sailing and trying to make himself look important. But the young fisherman did not mind. He smiled and waved, then cast his net and sang to himself. He loved the open sea, the taste of salt on his lips, and the warmth of the sun in his face. Kobayashi Sai wanted nothing more than a small boat and a few fish each day to feed himself and his family. One day, his net sank beneath the boat. It was as if a great weight was pulling it down. Kobayashi Sai tugged and heaved, but try as he might, he could not raise the net. All his struggles, sweating and panting, but to no avail. As the sun began to set, he tied the net to the stern of the boat and began to row with all his strength. Look, see the big net? See the big net? See Kobayashi trying to bring up this big catch that he has. All right, let's find out what happens next. He had never pulled so hard on the oars. The boards creaked and the water leaked in. But he rowed and rowed. It was slow and painful journey, but finally he pulled into the small harbor with still the heavy weight in his net below the boat. The other fishermen had sold their catches and they watched with interest as Kobayashi Sai struggled and strained to pull his boat up the sandy shore. They then laughed until they cried as the young fisherman tried to heave the net from his boat. Look at Kobayashi, look at this guy, he's ridiculous. He and his heavy net, slipping and tripping and falling in the sand. Kobayashi, had you caught a whale? Kobayashi, was it a sunken treasure or a harvest seaweed or rocks? But they stopped laughing and gasped when they saw that something was in the net indeed. It was a turtle, but no ordinary turtle. The creature's shell was a bright yellow and shone in the sunlight like the plates of polished gold. Its head was huge and wrinkled, and its large black eyes glinted fiercely. The fishermen ran to the shore as Kobayashi Sai pulled the huge creature up in the sun. "What a catch!" the fishermen cried. "It must be worth a small fortune. Think about the turtle soup and the shell, what a price it will fetch." See Kobayashi, see the big turtle he has caught? Look, I know they're all jealous. No, Kobayashi Sai was a kind-hearted man. As he pulled away the tangled net, the turtle stared up at him. Its eyes were no longer flashing, but looked large and sad, and its beak of a mouth opened wide as it gasped for air. Kobayashi-sai did not think twice. He turned the turtle to face the water and pushed. He pushed and pushed until the creature was very nearly at the lip of the sea. What do you guys think he's going to do with the turtle? What he's going to do?
He's gonna ride the turtle.
He's going to ride it? You think he's going to ride it? What do you think he's going to do with the turtle?
I think he's going to put the turtle back in the sea
He's
because
gonna-
he's sad.
He's going to put it back in the sea because the turtle is sad? What's he going to do with the turtle?
Eat it.
Eat the turtle. So let's find out what happens. Kobayashi-sai did not think twice, remember? And he decided to put the turtle back into the sea. What are you doing? Cried the fisherman. He's letting it go. He must be mad. Stopping someone. As the people clustered around him, Kobayashi-sai stood and faced him. Is this my turtle? He asked. It is, they replied. And did I not catch it with my own hands, in my own net, in my own boat? It is. You did, they replied. And did I not catch it with my hands, bringing it and struggling on my own, in my own boat? He said again. You did, they cried. And I can do with this turtle whatever I please. You can, they told him. Then I shall return it to the ocean from where it came. With one great heave, he pushed the creature into the water and watched it dive into the depths. What a fool, the fisherman cried. All the money he could have had for the shell and enough turtle soup to eat for a year. See? Kobayashi decided that he would push the turtle back into the sea. Was that nice?
Yes.
Was that a nice thing to do? All right, let's find out what happens after. It was exactly a year later as Kobayashi-sai in his old leaky rowing boat watched as the fisherman sped past him for the open sea. He smiled and waved again, then cast his net and sang to himself. As the sun set and he headed home, Kobayashi-sai heard a voice calling him. Taro, Taro, it called. The young fisherman was greatly afraid and he trembled with fear. Who is it that calls me? He asked timidly. Taro, came the voice again. It is I. Who do you guys think it is?
The turtle.
Is it a turtle? Well, let's find out. See, he's alone in his boat. It could be anything calling him, right? And at this point, he's also afraid. Kobayashi-sai peered nervously over the side of his boat. Swimming slowly alongside was a golden-shelled turtle. You guys were right. You are a good-hearted man, Kobayashi-sai. It was you who returned me to the sea when you had caught me in your net. It was you who saved my life when others would have killed me. Come with me, Kobayashi-sai, to the kingdom beneath the sea, and you will see such wonders that no one has ever seen, and such riches that no one has ever possessed. Do not be afraid, for I will take great care of you. Wow! Who would like a trip beneath the sea like Kobayashi? Yes? Beneath the sea. All right, let's see what all he sees. So Kobayashi-sai slipped over the side of his boat, climbing onto the golden turtle's shell and clinging tightly. He sank beneath the sea and was deep down the depths of the cold blue ocean. And there, in a place of crimson coral and sparkling crystal, on a carpet of silver pearls and golden amber, he saw riches beyond his wildest dreams, such wonders that no one had ever seen. Gleaming sharks as big as boats, great green octopuses with arms as thick as green trunks, giant crabs, enormous claws, lobsters the size of houses, and millions of tiny silver fish like slivers of glittering glass. See? Look at all the wonders beneath the sea. Right? Can you guys see Kobayashi and the turtle?
Yes.
Yeah?
How he not
Good.
dead yet?
Why is he not dead yet? Why is he not dead yet? How come he's breathing?
Because the turtle make you breathe.
Because the turtle must be magical, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's find out what happens. Stay here with us, Kobayashi-sai, said the turtle, and you shall have everything you could wish for. You will never need to fish again in your old leaky boat or be laughed at by fishermen. Stay here in the kingdom beneath the sea. I cannot, replied the young fisherman, for I would long for my home and I would miss my leaky boat. I have a wife and children waiting for me, and I would be lonely here. All the riches of the ocean floor and all the wonderful sights I would see would never mean more to me than my home and my family. "Very well," said the turtle, "if that is your wish. But take with you pockets full of pearls and amber, corals and crystal, and become the richest man in your village. For you have been kind, Kobayashi-sai, and I wish to reward you." "I thank you," said Kobayashi-sai, "but kindness is its own reward. It costs nothing to give, and it is a treasure to receive. I have no need of all your riches." The turtle swam to the surface with Kobayashi-sai, clinging tightly to his golden shell and watching as the fishermen sailed for home. What do you guys think of that? What do you think about that?
I think he should have stayed.
He should have stayed? What do you think?
I think you should have taught some of the riches.
You think he should have taken some of the riches that he was given by the turtle? How about you?
Bring his family.
Brought his family under the sea to live with the turtles. You guys are very smart. You guys are very, very smart. Did you like the story?
Mm-hmm.
You did? You did. All right, guys. So, how many of you are kind? All of you are kind? Are you sure? At school you guys are kind? Are you kind to your teachers? Are you kind to your mommies and daddies? Are you kind to your friends? Okay. All right, so guys, I'm sure that you guys enjoyed the story, and thank you so much for paying so much attention to the story. All right, so next time you guys hear about turtles, will you guys put it back into the sea, or will you eat the turtle?
Put it back in the sea.
Put it back into the sea.
Eat the turtle.
Eat the turtle. And thank you guys for listening so much, and thank you boys and girls at All Saints Primary School. You guys have been really, really good listeners. Can you guys give us a round of applause? Come on, come on. Yeah, yeah. Great job, guys. Great job. Well, thanks for watching, and tune in next time to Veranda Tales. And remember, keep on reading. All right, guys. See you soon.
Today's stories taught lessons about being a good person. It is important that we teach children how to treat others. This is important as it helps them to grow up to be good people with respect and consideration for others. Here are 2 great tips for moms and dads. Nurture empathy in children. Understanding and showing empathy is the result of many social emotional skills that are developing in the first years of life. Help your child develop this skill by teaching them that others have different thoughts and feelings than they do. Be a role model. When you have strong, respectful relationships and interact with others in a kind and caring way, your child learns from your example. Validate your child's difficult emotion. Sometimes when our child is sad, angry, or disappointed, we rush to try and fix it right away to make the feelings go away because we want to protect him from any pain. However, these feelings are part of life and ones that children need to learn to cope with. In fact, labeling and validating difficult feelings actually help children learn to handle them. This type of approach also helps children learn to empathize with others who are experiencing difficult feelings.